Yeah, Shveta and I know each other for more than 10 years now. As she said, we practiced Kriya Yoga. Uh, so professionally, I founded this company almost 15 years ago. And ever since uh, my professional work and spiritual seeking for my own self-realization and my healer journey has all is all going hand in hand, and by God's grace, very well. And Shweta and I met, we did our Kriya Yoga, practiced Kriya Yoga together, and became very good friends. I did hear about Theta healing at that point in time from Shweta, but I was doing my own so many modalities of spiritual sadhana and healing that probably that was not the time for Theta healing. Probably it was also required for me to go to, many more modalities to completely understand Theta. So I did my pranic healing, all levels of pranic healing, hypnotherapy, um, you name it. And then I went a lot traditional as well. I did Siddha healing, Mahamrityunjay, Mrita Sanjeevini sadhana, Sri Vidya sadhana. I mean, there were so many things that I was doing. And ultimately, I landed up with my guru. He just left his body a couple of months ago. A 101-year-old saint who brought a closure to all my spiritual sadhana and brought me to Advaita, basically, that one-pointed consciousness where you kind of transcend all dualities, all rituals, everything, and then become one with that one source. I mean, from my spiritual sadhana, I reached there and I was using all the modalities, even, tarot reading, I did astrology, I even did Akashic reading with Shveta. So there were so many things, as you rightly said, Nilu, once you start with one thing, you want to learn everything, So everything has been very powerful. It has had its own benefits. But the way me meeting my guru and coming to full circle in my spiritual sadhana, I feel Theta healing has brought me full circle in my healing modalities, basically, because it ties everything very well. So one can choose to mix quite a lot of things, but what I have seen by practicing Theta is that you don't need to do any of those. I mean, if people are hearing all of this and they feel that they should do many more things or they should be spiritually doing some sadhana to come and do Theta healing, absolutely not required. And on the other hand, I would also say for the first timers, it is a great advantage. I mean, why go to substations to charge yourself, right? If you can directly go to the central tower, you better do it first and foremost. You don't need to have any background of spiritual. But for the others who have been doing other modalities, I am here to tell you that, yeah, this kind of binds everything together. And I've seen so many, it's been a year or so that I've started practicing Theta healing, although 15 years I've been doing all other healing. And I am so amazed with the rapidity, that instant healing and healing of anything for that matter. See, quite a lot of them are psychosomatic. So we all work on our programming, our subconscious mind, so on and so forth. But what was very, I was dumbstruck when one of my client who had a spinal fracture, and the doctor had said, he was bedridden, and doctor had said it will at least take 6 months for him to even sit. And with one session that I did for him, he could use a walker and stand.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, even to an extent of that fracture getting reassembled. I mean, I didn't know that it was possible, So what I mean to say is it is not restricted to anything. And then with the seventh plane, you asked a lot of questions about karma. Shveta explained as well. You are actually transcending all the layers, all the layers of duality. So, I mean, I've done a lot of Tantra sadhana, as I told you, even healing modalities, where you are engaging with some divine beings, to get the healing done. Whereas here, you just transcend everything, goes to that one pointed consciousness or Advaita or whatever you want to call it, creator of all that is, which is what we say in Theta healing. Uh, it is a quantum shift of consciousness. You just become one with that created energy, and everything can happen. There is absolutely nothing that cannot happen. And the only thing between us and healing is the belief system. And while all modalities have one way or the other, they do work on belief system, Theta healing has very, very elaborate modalities, to work on the belief system. I think that is the key. According to me, that is what is the key, because I have an example of myself. I've been doing healing, self-healing also on so many things, but I could still not transcend my belief system of diabetes. So I continue to have that. And very recently, during our advanced theta course, Shveta and great angels who were learning with me, together, they worked on my belief system. And Shveta, this is an input to you also, that day, I went into hypoglycemia after taking my pills, because I didn't need that pill. So I still need to work on the belief system that this can happen, because I then started saying, wow, this cannot happen. I've been having diabetes for 10 years, but it did happen. So there is practically nothing that cannot happen with theta healing. It has been my experience, and nobody better than Shveta. She's been my great friend, but also a great guide. She teaches so well, and you've seen her being the powerhouse of energy and everything else that she brings, but a very, very, very in-depth spiritual maturity also. So there's so much that one can learn together. It's been a great journey so far. And I wish you all the best. And Neelu, thank you. You have been doing such a great job, because theta healing, I connected to Shveta once again through Mystic event.
Oh, amazing, amazing.
I was so happy to connect back to her that I said, okay, now let me take it just for the sake of it. But then I realized why Creator guided me to do that, because it was kind of putting everything together for me. Thank you so much.